Hi, and welcome to Sunday Night Live at 8 p.m. with Judy K. So I'm happy to be here tonight. It's been a nice week, and the weather today was fabulous, which we certainly deserve. But anyway, I got a wonderful topic tonight on what I'm going to speak on, and I'm not going to tell you just yet. We're gonna do it like we normally do, and get it where this subject matter we're going to surprise you, but it's going to be very important, and it's going to be very important that you know some of this because it's a very frequently asked question that I get here in my office or during remotes or whatever. So, anyway, if you don't mind, hello, Melissa. How are you, dear? And I see the comments are starting to come in and everything. And oh, just remember, because this is live and the date I'm doing this right now is October the 19th, 2025. So, if you're seeing this any other day but that, it's not live. You're watching the replay, but replays are good. We're going to be doing the tarot pool and then we're going to be doing the healing at the end. And as I always say, even when you're watching the replay, the healing is going to work. Take advantage of it. Okay, and Melissa's doing the right thing. What you do when you come on here is if you want to be one of the three people that get to win the 3-card tarot pool. Now, I'm not doing psychic medium readings because for that, I'd have to be in my meditative state. So as you all know, because we have a lot of people that come on here every week, is that what's going to happen is I'm doing tarot cards, and I've been reading tarot cards from like 1969, 1970. So I think I know what I'm doing. All right. Now, if what you do to be one of the winners is you do have to type in the comments that you would like to be, put your name in for the tarot card pool or tarot card, please, or whatever you want to say, just like Melissa did a second ago in the comments, if you can see it. And we'll get you. Now, remember, if you won within the past 3 weeks, you can't win now. You can't win this week. And also to win. Now, it happened last week again. The person that one of the 3 people that won, one of them wasn't here for the comments. And if you're not here, you don't get that reading. All right. So you can't catch that in the replay if you weren't here. So just do that. So hi, everyone. Hi, Takia. Hey, Joanne. Shirley, how are you, girl? Hi, Sue Ann. Hi, David and Michelle Pearson. How are y'all? Hope everything is fine. It should be. The weather was gorgeous. But anyway, I want to say thank you to Andrew, who does the technical stuff off, at another location. He does all the technical things. And John is down the hallway doing his thing and keeping me sane at the same time. All right. So remember, you can only put your name in once for the tarot card pool. Okay. Let's not make Andrew, crazy. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. Just do it that way. All right. Perfect. Now, the upcoming expo, and this is getting so close. I will be in Wheeling. What did I say? You know what? Wheeling, West Virginia was on the news the other night, and I used to cut through there years ago. But I'm going to be in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia on Saturday and Sunday, November 8th and 9th. It is 10 to 5. Now, I did send the email out. If you did not receive it and you'd like to receive it, text me and let me have your email address, and I'll put it on there and send you the email. What it is, it gives you a little bit more information about the expo, but it also lets you pre-book your time frame. So if you get in there, it's not too busy. Okay. It's not too busy. There'll be a time spot for you that, you can wait for. All right. Instead of some people get in there and I'm like a 3-hour wait, and you don't want to do that. So if you can, if you want, if you don't have to. There's going to be times. If you'd like to schedule a healing or reading session in my office, if you'd like to have a remote reading or healing session, or if you'd like to have a psychic party at your location, as Andrew always does, he's got my website running down below here. And don't forget, you can either call or text 856-725-3588 or go on there. Okay. Remember, this live is not only running here on Facebook, it's also running live on YouTube. Take advantage of it. YouTube is nice. Hey, Karen. If I didn't say hi to everybody, it's because this thing goes so fast. All right. Hi, Diane. So this week's prayer list, and luckily, as I said last week, the prayer list is getting shorter. Somebody else called and said, I'm okay now. You can take my name off. Today, we're praying for Carmen Jumayan, Sandy Coster, Tara Chaffee, Tim Merrick, Dee Gusha, and Diane Lepresti, all are having health issues. Okay. Now, let's get to this week's subject. Now, remember, I keep saying remember. I'm sorry. What you do is you can, type in, comments if you want to comment or you have a question. You can do it in here in the comments. I'm not going to get to it tonight, but I will get to it the day that I can go through this. Let me just check something here. Okay, all right. So, guess here's tonight's subject. Drum roll, please. All right. One of the most frequently asked questions that I get, whether it be in an expo, whether it be someone in my office, whether it be someone on remote, the same question has been going through all the years of my being a psychic medium and being in the spotlight and people coming to me and everything. And I did not think sometimes of talking about this unless I'm asked. But I thought today that this is such a question that really, really, really is important to everyone here. We all we all suffer loss, um, and one day it'll be us. I mean, no one, as I always joke, no one gets out of here, 100%. You're going, we're going to have to leave, and sooner or later, that's fine. It's nice on the other side. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be nice. Don't do anything to get yourself there early. That's an absolute no-no. Okay. But here's the question. There, people will say, I wasn't there when my loved one passed, and I feel horrible about not being there. Are they angry with me? So this comes from men and women, and sometimes you can't be there, and sometimes there's no way you could be there. Sometimes it'll happen where you're sitting by your loved one and they're getting ready to pass, and you might have to leave the room for a minute, and when you come back, they're already gone. Sometimes that is done for a reason. Never, ever, never, ever think that you have to be there when your loved one leaves. And I'm going to explain a little bit this to you in a couple of more minutes on the second part of the question. This minute that they step on the other side, they can see you where you are. There's nothing they don't know. As soon as they cross over, it's not like they're going to get this big book or watch a video of their life. No, 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 no. Maybe that's later, but no, 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 no. We're not going to get into that. But they'll know right where you are, and they can see you. Isn't that nice? Say the person was going unexpectedly. Oh my God, no, I'm not right here. Say the person was going unexpectedly, and like my mother just I knew it was coming, but she wanted to do what she wanted to do, but she dropped, and literally, I mean, she dropped, but she knew right where I was, even though we hadn't talked for a couple of hours. It's not with the memory from the last time we spoke, but they can see you. They can see you right where you are. So the question is, but I wasn't there. That the answer is yes, you were. We have to realize there's stuff we know, we see, we hear, we feel. And then the other half is the other side, what they hear, what they see, or what they feel. They see 100% more than we do at that time. So if you're feeling guilty about that, stop. You were there. You weren't literally at that location, but the minute they passed, they were right with you. Right with you. Deceased people can be more than one place at a time. So say there's 5 siblings. The minute they pass, they see all of them. They see all of them, even if they're not there. Okay? So please, 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 I'm sorry, I have an itch. I think it was that door now. Please don't feel bad about that. The one thing, and I tell people this all the time, what hurts your deceased loved ones is seeing you be hurt and not being able to help you, not being there for you. So what I'd like you to do is, even though you still feel this, and I can't change your feelings for you, but I can explain it to you so you can understand it better. You were there. But don't make your deceased loved one feel bad because not only did they have to leave you, now they left you and you feel bad because you weren't there. Don't give them another homework assignment. Okay? Think of it that way. Sometimes we have, as the living, people that are continuing here with our lives, we suffer more than the people that passed. So let them enjoy themselves coming to visit you and not see you sad about that. And do not ever think that you weren't there and you should have been. No, you weren't. And then sometimes, and this happens a lot of times, and one time I was with somebody that it happened. I knew this person was going to pass that day. And I went with one of the relatives to go to the cafeteria just to get a soda or something. And as soon as we hit the elevator, we pushed that button. I knew they were going then. I knew it was, but they were waiting for them to leave. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. So I spoke with them. I said, hold on. We went, got the soda, came back, just a few more minutes, and they left. Okay? It happens. It happens everywhere around the world constantly, as you know. But please take that sadness off. Okay? Yeah, as Jennifer just said, they're probably tired of me crying. Yes, they want to see a smile. I mean, always, and I always say this, put yourself in the deceased person's shoes and realize that you wouldn't want to see them brokenhearted for something that doesn't really matter. It would, I mean, it does, I don't want to say it doesn't matter. In a way, it does matter, but you're looking at it the wrong way. As soon as they passed, they saw you. Okay. My second half of the question is a lot of times people will say, I was there when my deceased loved one was passing. Did they hear what I said to them? Did they know I was there and did they hear what they said? So this is why this is a two-part question. The reason being is while they were passing, when deceased people are starting to go, it gets a little crazy on their side. Well, I shouldn't say crazy. What happens is there's a lot going on. The other side is trying to make them have a nice passing, make them feel comfortable. They're not saying, oh, well, it's time to go to TikTok. No, they're not saying that at all. They're saying, come on, come here with us. When my grandmother passed, my mother was with her. And my grandmother, and she had the gift, and was talking to her deceased mother. She died in 1920s. So she was saying, and this happened in probably around 68, 69. When my grandmother was passing, she's talking to her mother and she goes, Mama, don't leave. Take me with you. Don't leave. So you see, her mother was coming and made her so comfortable that she'd want to walk out with her. It's a beautiful time. To be honest, sometimes the deceased will say, well, I knew they were talking to me, but I didn't hear everything. Because the other side's talking, and sometimes it is angelic realm, sometimes it's deceased loved ones, sometimes it's a mix. It's always a mix. All right. So realize that they're comfortable when they leave. Okay. I hope I answered your questions. You're welcome to type in the comments, whether YouTube or here on Facebook, and I'll get to them when I can. All right. But enjoy that knowledge and please feel some peace over it. You feel the peace and let them feel the peace that you're going to accept for yourself, and then you can move on to other subjects. All right, with them. Now, we're going to do the tarot pull now, and after that, we'll do the healing. So let's see who got the tarot pull here. All right. Melissa Steele, you won, girl. Okay, last week it was a Michelle Pearson, but that's the other Michelle Pearson. Tonight is the Michelle Pearson, with last name is spelled Pearson. That is so funny that you guys won back-to-back weeks. All right. Oh my God. And we have another M name here. We have a Melissa Young. All right. So Melissa Steele, Michelle Pearson with the Pearson, and Melissa Young. Type in the comments. Let me know if you. Oh, Melissa Steele, you're good, girl. Melissa Steele. She wants general. Okay. let me know if you want general, if you want career, you want financing, anything you want. All right. So let me see. Yeah, Carmen's out of state, I think, Jen. That's why she's not here. Oh, I have to tell you this too while we wait. We're waiting for Michelle Pearson and Melissa Young to get back. Okay, Michelle Pearson's general. I will not be going live next Sunday. Okay. I won't be, I will be missing that week. My next live is on Sunday, November the 2nd. All right. Because I'll be in West Virginia and we'll be heading home. All right. So I won't be able to get in time for the live. All right. Let me see. Now, Melissa Ratner, sweetheart, you didn't win. I have a Melissa Young. She won, and I have Melissa Steele. You didn't get it, sweetheart. Maybe next time, okay? All right, so let's look out for Melissa Young, and I'll get started. All right. I hope I made you, a lot of you feel, oh, Melissa, oh, I see it's Ratner Young. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, sweetheart. And General, okay. I hope I made you feel comfortable with that. And if you have a general question that would be, would answer not a personal question, but a general question, you can always, text it or email to me for a topic sometime. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, let me see who Spirit wants. So it's all general, so that's nice. All right, so let me go here. Oh, Melissa Steele, this is for you, sweetheart. Oh no. Okay, you wanted that one. Okay. Melissa, I have a man here in the cards for you. And he showed up, and that's why my cards were going this way, that way, and the other way. What he actually wants, and she knows what I'm talking about. I do readings for almost everybody on here. So with Melissa, what he wants to do, and I have to say this, and I can't stop it. Spirit, let him do it. He says he wants to start anew, and he wants to make everything wonderful. What you have here is the King of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is new beginnings. So that's what he's trying to say here. And 10, and I really want you to look at this card. Now, it's the 10 of Pentacles. And what he's doing is kneeling and presenting you with, this would be like a man. This is not forever. I don't want anybody to misunderstand it, because I'm not going to tell you what's going on. But this would be like a man proposing or saying, look, I'll give you all of this or whatever. Okay. So that is your card pull. And now I know they were messing around with me with the cards. But anyway, Melissa, there it is. So what he's doing, he's very active. And what he's doing is he's presenting himself to you. Bended knee. Okay. All right. So let me see. I'm going to go tongue tied here with Michelle Pearson and Melissa Young. Let me see who Spirit Guide wants to do next. Okay. This is for you, Melissa Young. So they want this one. Okay. All right, Melissa. They're saying here that you've been going through some trying times, but this is like past, or it could still be a little bit recurring, but mostly you're walking out of it. And you pretty much straighten it all out. How do I have that? I have the 10 of Swords, followed by the Justice. Oh, I got these on the, wait a minute, I got to go this way with these cards. It gets them like better. Okay, followed by Judgment, followed by the Fool, which we don't really like, okay? And then followed by the 9 of Wands. Now, what this is saying is, whatever situation or what was going on, you pretty much straightened it out. So you're fine. You're very balanced and very, very even. What they're saying is, don't let your brain go and mess anything up. So what the cards are telling you now here is, keep yourself on the straight and narrow, and make sure you stay on that even temperance. That Justice card means temperance. It means you got it just, it's getting just right, but it's saying, don't let your mind wander. Keep it there. You still got some work to do. So now, because I'm only doing a quickie tarot card pull here for everything, I don't know what they're talking about. It could be fine. Even though it's general, It could be financials or work or something like that. So see how that you really got to pay attention to stay on the straight and narrow. Don't think. I'm going to give you an example, even though this might have not happened something to you. Oh, I got all my bills paid. Let me go buy a car. All right. Basically, that's it. All right. But, and that can be used in any kind of subject matter. All right. So, Michelle Pearson, and how are you, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. All right. Here we go. All righty. Oh, this is really nice, Michelle. It's the Two of Wands, which means balance. And it means like negotiation or balance. You got everything settled in your life. So everything's settled, which is good. But you always seem to like to carry some burdens. Carry some burdens. And I said like to, I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes you might volunteer for carrying burdens or getting through things, but you're good at it. And the card that shows me that is the Eight of Swords, followed by the Queen of Wands, which means be proud of yourself. Everything you've done is great. Continue to do great. You're a very loving and giving person. So you have, I got to keep going on this side now, the Two of Wands, followed by the Eight of Swords. Now, it's not as bad as it looks because they're still walking forward, followed by the Queen of Wands. So you are the queen. All right, Michelle? All right. Well, thank you all for joining in on the tarot pool. Melissa, what can I tell you? I'm sorry, I hit two Melissa. Melissa Steele, what can I tell you, girl? Oh my God. All right, now we're going to do the healing. And Melissa Steele, I'll send extra to you because you probably want to take a couple Tylenol for your headache. Anyway, sweet. Everybody's here. Oh, hi, Nina. How are you? So as I said, if I didn't say hi to you, I'll see the comments later who was on here. But thank you for joining me. We're going to do the healing now. Remember, if you want to take part in healing, I recommend when it comes time to close your eyes, because closing your eyes kind of rests your mind and you want to accept it. Can you do it with your eyes open? You can. It's just not going to seep in as strong. You need loosey-goosey. Don't stiffen up, because if you stiffen up, it's not going to go through. So what we're going to do, sit, relax, feet on the floor if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. And just close your eyes now. And we're going to just get started. Close your eyes and relax the body so the blood is flowing. And I want you to take a couple relaxed breaths. Just release. Release. Okay, and here we go. Oh, somebody on. Okay, all right. Somebody's going to be enjoying themselves. You've got some nice future ahead of you. Really enjoying yourself. Spirit saying, just let go and relax. Let go and relax. That's what they want you to do. There you go. Someone's having a little ear problems, the ringing or whatever. But remember, I always say that ringing a lot with the ears is your spirits, your deceased loved ones are trying to talk to you. You have to tell them they have to communicate another way because the wavelengths are not where they should be. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here it goes. Just relax and accept. Just relax and accept that peace. I have a lot of deceased people coming in. A lot. But just relax, and they're here and they love you. And they're happy that they said they're happy because of the message I gave today. All right, so just take heed with that. And everybody inhale and exhale and open your eyes. All right. Thank you again. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, John. Thank you all for coming in. And remember, I will not be here next Sunday, but I will be here Sunday, November the 2nd. All right. You all take care. And oh, wait a minute. That's not the week I'm in. That's right. I said I wasn't back in time from West Virginia. That's not my schedule's so busy. I can't retain it half the time. I'm off those couple days. So I will be here on November 2nd. And then after a few days, I leave for West Virginia. All right. Take care. Have a fabulous week. Okay. Bye for now.